YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Crypto J coming at you guys with yet another J Talks Crypto. If you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button as well as the bell notification. I do my best each and every day to give you guys the top picks in cryptocurrency. And guys, nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. You guys are piling in right now. I didn't really tell you guys that I was going to go live, but guys, we have to go live because so much is going on right now in the markets. We've been talking about it in the Telegram. So if you guys are not tapped in to the Telegram, also, you got to join us over on Telegram, guys. I'm just going to let you guys start coming in a little bit. You guys can also start commenting. Big discounts right now, bruh. I know, dude. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff. A lot has changed in just the past 2 days. We're going to talk about recession. We're going to talk about a lot of things, just things that are going on global markets, not just cryptocurrency. But again, I need a vacation. I was already planning a vacation. I was like, man, the bull cycle is going to be good. Got my money and and everything, and things are going to be going well. And market getting absolutely slapped. And now I'm like, should I go on a vacation? But I think I still am. Don't know where I'm going to go yet. I'm either going to go maybe to Brazil, maybe Colombia. Not quite sure. Going to pick one of those two. I'm pretty sure it's going to be one of those two. But looks like people are starting to climb into the chat, guys. A lot of people saying that it's a good opportunity to be buying right now. A lot of things, as you guys can see, are on discount, are on sale. Our fear greed index slowly ticking down. We were right here. We were right here in the green. We were slowly climbing back. We were gaining our momentum, right, guys? All the stuff in cryptocurrency was going so well. People talking about it in their campaigns. It's all over the news. This is a lot more publicity behind Bitcoin. We were thinking like, retail is going to start getting in soon. Like, what's going on? Guys, I want to show you guys this. I got to show you this. Because I was like, when I seen this morning, I was like, oh, okay. This is bad. Guys, this is the SP. This is the S&P 500. Okay. Look at this. We talk about this. Look at this rising wedge right here on the year to date. As you guys could see, breaking down, not looking good. Also, not looking good right here. This 5-year chart, rising wedge. This is not looking good. And it's causing a lot of fear in the market. As you guys can see, people talking about recession. This is the worst Dow and S&P have had since 2022. And it could be bad. This could have some significant downsides. You guys could see we're already breaking down off this. And it's important to watch this, the entire market, because it does move the cryptocurrency market when our markets are not doing well. And this is not good to see on a 1-year chart. This is going to have to take time to play out. And that's what a recession is, right? We'd have to close in a couple months. We would have to close negative for a couple months in order for us to be considered in a recession. And it looks like that's probably what's going to happen. So again, it's not looking good. And the fact that Bitcoin is sitting where it's at right now, right, this 60K mark. I also want to say, for those of you guys who have been tuning into the streams, you guys already know this, but we did talk about the fact that Bitcoin needed to break out of this 70K range. It was really important that we broke out of that 70K range, because look what we had forming, guys, on this 1-year chart, this shoulder, head, shoulder. We talked about the possibility that this could happen if we don't break out, that we could see some capitulation. And this is not good, guys. This is actually not good. It's looking not hot for Bitcoin right now. And not hot just for the markets in general. It's looking pretty bearish right now. So again, this is just in the past 2 days. All this has happened. It's been a lot of negativity in the market, I guess. They announced the job growth and it was bad. The numbers were bad. So a lot of sell-off, and it seems like that sell-off triggered significant indicators that we're going to be headed down in the future. So I don't know. I do think that there's a good chance that we do see a retest on Bitcoin. Again, probably going to drop down significantly. I don't know that we can hold this 52 range that we were hoping that we can hold. that I was saying would probably be the bottom, right? I was saying 52 would be the bottom, and then we went down to 54, and then now we're dropping back down. But now I'm thinking I'm not sure that 52 is going to be the bottom. If we if I mean, I don't know. Things are just not looking good. It does not look like 52 is going to be the bottom. It looks like the bottom is going to be a little bit lower, which is good. I mean, it's not a negative thing. You know, a lot of you guys watch the channel. You're also looking for good short opportunities. In my opinion, a lot of people are looking at short opportunities right now. This is never financial advice, of course. You know, I'm not telling you guys what to do in the market. I'm not your financial advisor. This is just entertainment. We just talk about entertainment, right? But again, guys, Bitcoin not looking good right now. Look at the 1 month on Bitcoin, just bear flag after bear flag forming on Bitcoin. And it looks like Bitcoin's just gonna hold on until the market opens. So I don't expect us to capitulate, but maybe tomorrow we do. Somebody said in another 4 years, I think it'll reach 100,000. I'm probably wrong. I mean, it's always speculative, right? I thought that we had some good momentum. I thought that maybe we could break out. I was concerned though. When we saw that huge growth back in March, I was saying that I was stable coining up at 71K. And then I was kind of getting dollar cost averaging here. I got wrecked a couple times, not gonna lie. And then I do have some of my portfolio red, but again, it's okay. It's all right. And I'm gonna hold probably through this consolidation, but it can be pretty rough. I'm not gonna lie, it can have some significant downside, uh, significantly. And if Bitcoin does decide it wants to capitulate, we're gonna see a lot of altcoins on discount too, which again is not a bad thing. Do you like to see sales in the market? Because again, that's better price for us. And of course, we can always make money on the way down. So a lot of people did want to just kind of know what I was thinking about the market. And that's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that honestly, guys, we might see a recession. We might see that this recession that we were talking about. And honestly, I think it might have think I think it might have triggered 2 days ago. I think this our indicator was this sell off, yeah, that happened right here. Um, because you guys could see on the 6 month, not looking good right here. So oh man, oh man, I don't know what's gonna happen. But again, guys, nobody knows what's gonna happen with the market. Even Warren Buffett talking about that he was selling off half of his Apple stock. So that was just today. So again, a lot of people very concerned with the market. Um, and for good reason. For good reason. So definitely something that I'm watching. I don't know about you guys. What do you guys think? What are your predictions on Bitcoin? I'm always interested also to hear what you guys do have to say. That is why we do these live streams, because I want to know what you guys think. The market's still hot. I mean, I do real estate also, so market's still hot. I'm getting a lot of business right now. But I don't know, with all this fear in the market now, maybe things will start slowing down in housing market. We'll just kind of see what's going to happen. But again, for Bitcoin, what does this mean, guys? What does this mean? Are we done? Is our season over, guys? Is this it? Are we going to go into the abyss for the next 4 years? I mean, the market's looking like it's going to correct right now, for sure. It looks like we're literally in the midst of it. This guy doesn't think so. This guy thinks that well, he's saying that we're at critical support, but it looks like we've even broke down since that. This was 12 hours ago that he was talking about that. But it does look like this is pretty much breaking down. And again, I do expect to see more blood in the streets. But do with that what you may, guys. I mean, again, it's not financial advice. Is there going to be money to be made in altcoins? It's going to be very hard to make money in altcoins. I'm not going to lie. There's going to be a lot more money to be made shorting the market, in my opinion, probably in the next couple months, maybe possibly even the next couple years, guys. It's looking kind of not good. But again, it's an election year. We do have a big election in November, so you never know what's going to happen with the economy. That could drive a lot of hope into the market. Maybe people will be feeling a lot better, but I feel like right now people are just not feeling good about the state of the economy, and there's just been a lot of fear sell off. And I do think that we could probably expect to see a lot of that fear that's been going on in the market trickle into Bitcoin. So just a reality, guys, just something that we want to pay attention to. Again, all these charts looking very disgusting right now. Shoulder, head, shoulder on the 1 month, on the 1 year also not looking good. If you guys look at this also, maybe we could have some kind of a bull flag, right? Maybe we can create some kind of a wedge right here on the all-time, but again, that's going to involve more sell-off, and it's going to take time for that to happen. So you look at the all-time logarithmic also, not really telling much. But again, guys, let's look at TradingView and kind of see what's happening right now. I expect Bitcoin to pretty much just stay in this range tonight. I don't expect much to happen. It is like 8:30 right now on the West Coast. So we'll kind of see what's going to happen. But as you guys can see, this big red print right here was not good. And this happened again just 2 days ago. Bitcoin dropping down all the way from 65,000 all the way, this candle dropping all the way down, wicking all the way down to 61,000. Sheesh, Bitcoin. Sheesh. No bueno, no bueno. But again, guys, if you're looking to make money in cryptocurrency, there's always time. There's always ways to make money in cryptocurrency. Like I said, some people look for opportunities. Some people were already plotting on this. We did talk about the fact that this could happen. We talked about the fact that this could happen way back. Like, I think even over here, we were dropping down here. I said, even if we do come back up, we got to break this resistance. Otherwise, we're going to create a head and shoulders here. And that's going to be really nasty because that's going to signal, again, significant sell off. I said that in, I got to find which live stream I did. I'm going to clip that actually. And I'm going to put that because we specifically talked about the fact that this can be a reality, guys. We do always talk about every case scenario because, again, I know just like the Bulls watch this channel, so do the Bears. They're looking for good opportunities and stuff like that too. So again, bear flag after bear flag forming, great opportunities right now for the Bears to be making money. But for the Bulls, we're looking for the bottom. We're looking for the bottom, man. And the bottom, in my opinion, guys, some people were saying 30K. Can't hold this 45 range. We might break down significantly. I don't know. Again, Bitcoin has a 1.1 $1.1 billion market cap. So, or $1.1 trillion market cap. I'm sorry. So it's going to be volatile, but how volatile, not quite sure. Can we hold some support? We'll have to see, I guess. I mean, I feel like where we're at, we're in August right now. Again, we have elections in November. This is really not what you want to see going into the election. I really would have liked to see more positive price action. Sheesh, man. It's whoever gets office is going to have a job because this is not looking good. Nothing's looking good right now, guys. I don't know. But again, not a financial advisor. But again, a lot of financial analysts are concerned right now about what's going on in the market. So again, do with that what you guys want to do with that. I'm gonna open up the Telegram again. If you guys are looking to join the Telegram, I'm gonna drop the link to the Telegram also. And if you're not following me on Twitter, make sure you follow me on Twitter. Some of you guys are on Twitter right now. You're streaming me on Twitter. Somebody said sell and rebuy later. It's not a crazy strat. I mean, it's looking like it can be a long correction. And I said that even in March, guys, even in March when we topped out, I was saying that this correction could take a long time. I was even saying that in some of my live streams in June that, hey, guys, we're still in the midst of the correction and it's taking a long time. And now it's looking like, again, we're about to see some signs of capitulation. And I'm telling you guys, like, hey guys, it's gonna probably take a long time. And this one is actually gonna significantly possibly take some time, because this head and shoulders pattern is a very bearish pattern. It is a sign of a trend reversal, and it is a sign that we are headed down. So if we can't hold this support, then again, it's going to be tough. And you got to consider too, in March, we were up 50% on the RSI. We were extremely overbought. So, hopefully those guys are going to hold their bags. Hopefully those guys are not going to sell. I do think that, we might see some sell action if those guys are going to paper hands out. If we do see some sell off, because again, a lot of people were FOMOing in back in March. So if those levels drop down to those March levels, you might see some of those guys start to paper hands out. But again, guys, in my opinion, I feel like they want us to paper hands out of our Bitcoin. I'm definitely accumulating Bitcoin. This is the number one coin that I'm accumulating on this dip right now for sure, is Bitcoin. And probably Solana. I like Solana and I like Ethereum. Again, not financial advice. Do with it what you want. But I like blue chips right now for sure. It's definitely not a bad time to be in the market for blue chips. Meme coins, again, it's going to be highly volatile. That market is always volatile because, you're dealing with a very much lower market cap. So again, even the entire cryptocurrency market cap coming in at $2.15 trillion right now is going to be volatile. So you can imagine how volatile your little tiny coin is going to be. That is $1.5 million coin. It's going to get absolutely wiped off the face of the planet, possibly. So possibly not a good time to be investing in meme coins. But again, there's always going to be greed, guys. There's always going to be greed in the market. I'm not going to tell you too that there's not going to be coins that are going to 10x, 1000x, 100x. I'm just saying that it's going to not be as easy to find those coins as it's been over the past month, possibly in the next couple months, or possibly even over the next year or so, even possibly, or possibly longer. But again, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm not always just gonna give you guys the sugar. I'm just gonna give it to you honest. So that's kind of what the market's looking like today, guys. What about VeChain? VeChain is pretty good. So interesting. I've owned VeChain in the past. It's definitely been around forever. VeChain right now sitting at 1.9 billion market cap, coming in at number 42 on CoinMarketCap. Yeah, I mean, it's going to correct down with the market. The thing I don't like about with VeChain is it's just been lacking volume for a while. This coin's been lacking volume for quite some time. That's the only thing that I didn't like about it, and that's the reason why I didn't hold it for very long, is just because it was just like not moving. Just like another coin like XRP, like Cardano, like those coins, they don't get a lot of volume. They're very known in the space. People like them. I love Chainlink. Like Chainlink is probably like one of my favorite coins as far as like utility, but I just feel like as far as what I thought would do well in the past, I was like, man, Chainlink has to do well. And I think everybody thought that because Chainlink's been around like forever, and the Link Marines have been around forever. But just look at Chainlink, man. Chainlink gets no volume. This thing's been trading at like $11. Like, look at this. The year to date, look at this all time. Like the most it's ever traded at was back in 2011. But even during this bull rally, just hasn't performed well. So I'm not really looking at those type of coins that just don't perform well, even though they do have a ton of utility. And even though I feel like they should do well from a blockchain standpoint, I just don't feel like the market is there. I feel like we're so early on a lot of these blockchain technologies. That's why, again, some of them are just not moving. People are just more gravitate towards meme coins because they're looking for the next Shiba Inu. And the meme coin market is exciting. It's kind of like penny stocks. So, a lot of people are like, if I'm going to bet, I'm going to lose it. I might as well just do it over here. So, but they don't understand that a lot of these projects have a lot of utility. They don't understand any of that. And so, again, there's a lot of projects that I like that I just feel like we're so early on that I do feel like, maybe like 10, 15 years from now, they'll be great holds to have. long hold. Um, a lot better again than a lot of these short-term hold coins. But right now, I'd be looking to buy things that are more like, I mean, personally, I'm looking at Solana. I'm looking for good entry points in Solana because I know that these Solana meme coins are going to run again. It could be some time. Again, we could see a lot of blood in the streets. I expect it. I'm already telling you guys that right now. But I would be looking at good DeFi projects. This is how I actually got into. This is how I started. Like when I was getting into it, like when I was really getting into it on last season, really was when Bitcoin was around like $3,000. Even though I was already trading crypto before that, that's when I really got on YouTube and stuff like that. But I knew that if Bitcoin was going to do well, then Ethereum would do well. And I think Ethereum at the time was trading around like $300 to $400. And I knew that my best chance of getting rich would be investing in the next best thing. And I thought, Ethereum would do really well. And again, Ethereum did do really well. And then I was able to get in Cardano. I did get Cardano at like 4 cents. I sold it at like 20 cents. I also got Polkadot. So my main thing was like when we were in this stage, I was looking at these DeFi projects. And again, right now, the number one DeFi thing that I'm looking at right now, of course, is Solana, because I feel like Solana is going to perform well if we have another cycle. I think that Solana meme coins will outperform Ethereum meme coin, or things on the Ethereum blockchain. Um, this next bull cycle. When this next bull cycle will be, we'll see. If we're done with this bull cycle, we'll see also. But again, things are kind of looking sketch. Even Solana, look, shoulder, head, shoulder, looking like it's going to see some significant sell off. Where did we see a shoulder, head, shoulder play off? Right here. Shoulder, head, shoulder, humongous sell off. That's what I'm saying. Shoulder, head, shoulder. This can have significant sell off. Same thing is playing out on Bitcoin right now, showing signs that we're going to have a significant sell off, showing signs that we are seeing a possible trend reversal and a possible market top again on Bitcoin. But again, these are the coins that I am shopping for on the dip. I'm always going to tell you guys the coins that I like. These are just, again, things that I like, not things for you to buy, just things that I like. So let's look at some of these other coins too. Tron is another coin that I put a lot of money into early on in cryptocurrency that was a stable coin. If anything, went down the majority of the time. I think I got Tron at 4 cents, and this was years ago. And yeah, it's been pretty much trading around 4 cents. And then as you guys can see, now it's around 12 cents. So since then it has grown, but Tron has developed a horrible reputation. And it was just a bad project. And my brother told me about that and I regret it. And then another project that I got into was Lend, which now is Aave. So now Lend is Aave. And I actually got into Lend at I got into Lend when Lend was at like, I don't know, like 20 cents, and now Aave is at 100 something dollars. But guess what? I forgot my Binance password on that, and I don't even know if I migrated that right, and so I don't think I have any money on that at all. But yeah, this is probably the coin that I probably watch blow up the most and run off. But if you're in crypto, guys, long enough, you'll watch that happen a lot. And some of you guys have already watched that happen to many coins. You've already just sat and watched it run off, and then sometimes you'll jump on the train and the whole train breaks down. Just be like that sometimes, man. Just be like that in crypto sometimes. But again, concerned about Bitcoin, guys. Bitcoin coming in at 60K right now. And again, we showed you guys that head and shoulders pattern. We showed you how much sell-off it can have. It can have significant sell-off. But can we hold, what range can we hold? Can we hold this 52 range that we talked about? Are we going to drop down to this 40 range right here? Or some people were even saying that we're going to drop down to 30K. I think that that's pretty crazy. I said actually months ago that the most bearish prediction that I could see for Bitcoin dropping down, I see a lot of buy action happening at the 40 range right here. I was saying, look, because look, we have a lot of support right here. Look how much we trended over here in this 40 range. I think there's a good chance that we don't drop below 45. Absolute most bearish. That's just my prediction. Just basing that off of nothing, because I'm not a financial advisor or professional in any fashion. I'm just been trading cryptocurrency for a while. So I'm just a guy with a computer that's been trading for a while. But again, I think that this 40 range is probably a realistic range if we do see some significant capitulation. But again, not financial advice, not financial advice. And that could take time, and it could play out for a long period of time. It can consolidate for quite some time. So again, it's really hard to say what's going to happen with cryptocurrency, what's going to happen with the market, especially during an election, especially with the people that are running right now. It's crazy, man. Somebody said, but in 2021, Bitcoin dropped 50% in the middle of the bull run. Yes, this is facts. Bitcoin is known to have some significant sell-offs, and it is always good to use past trends to predict future trends. But the only one that I'm really concerned about, honestly, the most is the SP 500. I'm pretty concerned about it. Because again, the 5-year chart on the SP 500 is showing that it needs a significant correction, and a 5-year chart showing that it needs significant correction is an indication that it's going to take time, right? You guys could see this rising wedge is breaking down. Now it was able to do the same thing right here, caught some support, but it's not looking good. Because look, if you look at this 1-year chart, as you can see, it looks like it's already breaking down. Year to date chart, again, not looking good. 6-month chart looks like it's breaking down. We can see some significant sell off, and it could take time. And that's again what a recession is. We would have to close multiple months negative. So it could happen. It could happen. It could take years, guys. It could take years. You guys could be watching Crypto J. I'll have a big beard. I'll have white hair, and uh, that'll just be in just 4 years. No, no. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Hopefully we're not done with this bull cycle yet, guys. Of course, the markets are always unpredictable. You got to consider that too. Again, we are still in the middle of an election. And personally, I think if Trump wins, that there will be a lot of euphoria in the market. I think that people will buy into the market. I'm not over here campaigning for anybody. I'm not over here talking about my political opinions, but I just know that when that man speaks, that sometimes the market pumps. And so maybe if he was able to become president, then that would build back some hope into the country, and then things would turn around. For Kamala, I don't know what's going to happen if she wins. Hopefully positivity. I want the markets to do well. I don't want to go into recession. But again, there's a lot of war going on. There's a lot of stuff going on economically, and we've been talking about recession in the country for a long time. So I think possibly, again, we could have seen that indicator flash just 2 days ago. It's a reality. But again, it's not financial advice, guys. Take with it what you want. This stream is like 30 minutes long. I don't want this one to go for an hour. I know you guys want me to be on here all night long. I didn't even really have time to make this live stream tonight, but I wanted to make time because I know you guys are curious to know what's going on right now and what's with all the big sell-off. So that's just kind of what people are looking at right now. Is really just the world markets, and it's affecting the crypto markets as well. It's not just cryptocurrency. It's not just Bitcoin. It's not just your meme coin. It's not just any of these coins in particular, guys. It's the entire market right now. And again, it could get worse, guys. So take with that what you want. Grain of salt, I would say. Take it with a grain of salt because I'm not a professional. Not a professional. But yeah, guys, I will catch you guys in the next video. If you're not tapped in, hit the subscribe button, the bell notification. I'm going to drop also the Telegram in there so that you guys can watch the market with us. I'm going to try to get on a better schedule too with these live streams so that you guys can see like up to the hour while I'm watching the market. Again, I'm not a professional, guys. I'm just watching this stuff. I'm just talking about Bitcoin, and I'm just talking about the markets, but it's not professional advice. So take it with what you want. Catch you guys next video. Peace.